Hebrews and she-brews, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are covering Hasan's terrible response to everything. So, in case you've been living under a rock, Hasan Piker, very well known leftist political streamer, dubbed by CNN as the Joe Rogan of the left, absolutely got his career on fire recently because another guy, Ethan Klein, made a whole nuclear takedown video of this guy. I personally covered it. I also got a lot of hate for apparently being a Nazi Zionist, which is a pretty cool combo. We love labels. We love labels. The first ever Jewish Nazi. Listen, just me and my brethren. We're out here. We're cooking. So this guy finally returned. He returned. He made a response. It was very bad. We're gonna cover it because it's humiliatingly bad. Bro might be going to prison, but hey, heartbreaking news. Hasan Piker found alive in his mansion. This is so sad. Let's see what we got today. We have a lot to do. So, my friend Grifter over here, not really my friend, but some guy that is literally watches every Hasan stream ever to put shit together because Hasan yaps forever. We are here. I am become socialist, buyer of mansions. Let's see what we got. The downfall continues. I made a 2-hour and 41-minute long video fucking cooking this bitch, like a day ago. So, for full context on why he is a terrorist supporting maniac, feel free to watch that one. We're covering the response.
Hasan, are you going to be watching Ethan's content, Nuke?
Right, so Ethan made an 1-hour and 40-minute long takedown video of Hasan, basically showing and proving again and again that this guy supports terrorism. You can't, I'm not even saying that as like some sort of twist. I'm not twisting words here. He actually does that. He talks about terrorists like Nasrallah, guy that caused 500,000 deaths of civilians in Syria. And he's like, I think Hasan Nasrallah is actually a pretty good guy. Like, that is the level of fucked up we're dealing with right here. Indoctrinating people into this actual terrorism cult. It's crazy. It's insane. I get people in my comments saying that Hasan is taken out of context in these clips, okay? To all the people that want to come to my comments and defend him, that's fine. You're defending a guy that is basically showing terrorism to children to glaze the terrorists.
The answer is, of course not. He probably...
Of course he will not be watching the video critical of him. Why would he watch the video critical of him when he could simply just call him mentally ill and move on?
People to literally clamp on every single pro-Hasan comment.
Bullshit. Let me just tell you something. Nuxanor, this guy over here, blue guy right here, I did not delete a single comment on my video. My video right now has over 3,000 comments or whatever. I didn't count. I did not delete a single comment. Most of the comments are, holy fuck, I can't believe this guy is being called Joe Rogan of the left by CNN. More people have to see that he's a snake.
Instantly, as soon as it comes in, so that he can make it seem like he is not actually censoring people while simultaneously doing just that.
See, this is ironic because Hasan is relatively pro-censorship. I really hate that Ethan is censoring people by deleting comments. No offense, Hasan. You are anti-American, pro-Russia, and pro-China. You are on the side of censorship, okay? This is crazy.
Clip chimping me.
Dude, if there are 1,000 clips of you supporting terrorists, maybe it's because you support terrorists. God, this guy is insane.
Into oblivion.
You see, a lot of people say, Nux, we know you're not an activist, but this is wrong. This is wrong. I am, in fact, an activist. All these videos that I'm making, shitting on assholes, this is my form of activism, okay? I love chaos. I love the drama. I love the downfalls. Let's go.
Is not going to take away people's understanding of your lack of intelligence.
You made an 1-hour and 40-minute video. I'm not gonna watch it, but you have no intelligence. Great response. Great response.
Especially as it pertains to politics. Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay.
Dude, he's making fun of the other guy's lack of intelligence. Look at this. I love this clip. All right, so by the way, Hasan supports Houthi terrorists in Yemen, okay? Like he talks about how they're pretty based, how they do shit and terrorize people and take captives and stuff. So this is him clicking on Yemen on the map.
I'm gonna click close. I'm closing.
Right,
I'm closing
it.
I think
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. That was literally Israel. Bro spends his whole day talking about the Israel conflict. He literally thought Israel was Yemen.
Nope.
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 Hey, he got it. Now this is a geopolitician.
Got it. It's fucking embarrassing.
That's the goat.
And no, it's not fucking embarrassing for me.
You're right. It's not embarrassing for you. I guess some terrorists aren't embarrassed when they're called terrorists. I'm not that he's a terrorist. I don't want to mince words here. I do think he is promoting terrorism, and a lot of his audience hates Jews and wants to see Jews killed. But I'm not calling him a terrorist.
Embarrassing for him.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is the tolerant left.
Hasan's response was actually more pathetic than I thought it would be.
Let's go! We take those downfalls! We gather downfalls like Pokemon.
The guy
Baron Trump, we need you to see this video.
essentially nervously avoided the subject on stream, all while fidgeting and staring into space.
No way! He walks around staring out, stretching in the background. Wait, oh, that's right, he's in Japan right now. Oh my god! Ethan decided to drop a nuke on Hasan while Hasan was in Japan. Bro, this is art. Fuck.
Then, when he finally broke down and started to respond to it, it was just so embarrassing.
Hasan downfall wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. Oh, that's funny, because Hasan's downfall was on my 2025 bingo card.
First, he totally refused to watch any part of the video.
No shit. The best way to engage with criticism is to not actually look at the criticism.
Not even a clip. But that sure didn't stop him from responding to...
By the way, speaking of response, we're gonna watch Ludwig's response after this, because I'll be honest, Hasan's response was bad. Ludwig's response was worse. You can spell Ludwig with an L and with a W, but you can't spell it with a spine. Oh, dude, I am so done. I'm so done. You're gonna see. Lock in. It's gonna be crazy.
Everything. Like he knew what Ethan said. But the only way he would actually address anything was through his chat's interpretation of the video. And the people that were apparently texting him about it the whole time. And he did this all so he could try and act like the common sentiment of the video was that it was bad. But if it was that bad, why would he try so hard to attach the research to Destiny in his subreddit?
Oh my fucking god. Why does he do this every time? This is crazy.
Try so hard to avoid addressing any of the actual arguments. And
because it makes him look like a terrorist supporter.
And why would he claim that Ethan hired a team of people to censor the comments of his video?
Dude is such a fucking coward. It's unbelievable.
You know, if you ever had doubts of the Hasan system of avoiding criticism, just watch this.
Oh, I love the Hasan system. I'm sure that Grifter is going to show it.
The reviews are rolling in. While obviously many of you are wondering, Hasan, are you going to be watching Ethan's content nuke? The answer is, of course not.
I mean, I could have told you that too.
But
the Hasan system! I love this. A proven method for handling criticism. H. Hide. Ignore critics' content to obscure their argument. Well, he's not reacting to it. A. Alter. Drastically misrepresent the opposing view. Great. That's cool. S. Straw man. Attack the misrepresentation by grouping critics with deplorables. Oh, he just got it from Destiny. A. Avoid. Debate only weaker opponents, never the original person. N. Name call. Label frustrated opposition as crazy or obsessed to discredit them. He never reacted to any of my videos. He always misrepresents the criticism. Yes, he attacks by misrepresenting people by putting them with groups of people. He insinuated I'm a pedophile because I shit on cringe hentai 3 years ago.
Many people have texted me so far being like, dude, this is the dumbest thing. Why?
Yep. Just ignore the content.
Why did he spend months of his entire life making this video?
Because you're a danger to society. The fact that this is the biggest political streamer potentially in the world, the biggest leftist political streamer on the planet, literally showing terrorist propaganda to children uncritically. This guy is like actually dangerous. Like, that's crazy.
From what I understand, the reviews are not great. Turns out when you're not particularly smart.
Oh, good. Nate, call him dumb. That'll get him. That'll get him.
Or particularly knowledgeable about politics.
Oh,
and
easy.
You try to do a
cooked.
Political takedown.
It's not a political takedown. It's a personal one. Bro, promoted terrorists. What the fuck? This isn't him just making edgy jokes. Edgy jokes like America deserved 9/11. Edgy jokes like that.
People are going to look at it.
Why is he shrouded in darkness? The lighting is creepy. Oh, because he's Satan.
And say,
that was a joke. He's obviously not Satan. Satan was created by God ultimately to serve a purpose. I'm sure so was Hasan, but I have yet to figure it out.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid. Especially if your big reveal is that I am a socialist.
Yes! Misrepresent the entire video. The big reveal? He's a socialist. That's the reveal. He got him. Wow. Honestly, true. The big reveal is that you report 3 completely separate terrorist groups. What the fuck?
We literally had a political podcast together.
Dude, I love how leftover. Look, this all started because Ethan and Hasan came together to make a leftist podcast to shit on the right, and it ended up just completely dropping nuclear bombs on the left. Like, is this not like actual comedic fiction? God, it's so funny.
And have had numerous conversations on that political podcast.
You probably forgot when he backstabbed Ethan, and his whole audience called him a genocidal freak.
In front of tens of thousands of people about my political perspective.
Dude, this is awesome.
Hasan?
Giant leftist political podcast developed to shit on the right, ends up shitting on themselves. Is this not basically an entire representation of what went on during the last election?
I'm trying to act like Ethan's big reveal was that he's a socialist is just so massively disingenuous that I'm not sure what to say, to be honest. It was
it is an impressive lie. It is a very impressive lie.
More about how you're brainwashing your audience with a radical, dangerous form of communism.
True.
Like, if you were just talking about socialism, then who cares? But you're always promoting the most heinous shit. But then again, I guess
Dude, and this guy promotes China invading Tibet because Tibet is an inferior culture. He is all for Russia invading Crimea. He thinks Taiwan should be taken by China. He also, hypothetically and hypocritically, supports actual terrorists. This is insane.
This disingenuous is just what happens when you totally refuse to watch the video that you want to respond to and act like you know what you're talking about when refuting it. How ironic this premise becomes.
No, it is. This is hilarious. He keeps fucking digging his hole deeper. He actually digs his hole deeper and deeper. He supports Houthi terrorists that, by the way, do actual Hail Hitler salutes because they want to kill Jews. And he thinks the Houthi terrorists are cool. But Elon Musk makes his gamer emote by Trump's inauguration, and Hasan makes 4 videos calling him a Nazi. Tell me where the hypocrisy is.
Because Hasan is going to accuse Ethan of not knowing what he's talking about and not being qualified to comment on politics multiple times. All while he responds to a video that he hasn't watched totally with chat's opinion. I gotta say, Hasan is really putting his system for avoiding criticism on full display with this whole Ethan Klein nuke. And what's more annoying is this guy has successfully avoided criticism dozens of times.
Every time someone criticizes him, he does this same strategy of not watching the video, not showing the criticism to his audience, saying, oh, you mean that guy who's alt-right and evil and a Nazi and a genocide supporter? His big reveal is that I'm a socialist? Okay, dude. What a moron. He's mentally ill.
The same system.
Clip chimping me into oblivion is not going to take away people's understanding of your lack of intelligence, especially as it pertains to...
He says 2 words, takes a breath, 2 more words, and every 2 words are dumber than the last 2 words.
Politics. I think one of the biggest problems for slop tubers in general...
That's me. He's referring to guys like me. I'm a slop tuber.
That they think they can tackle political commentary without doing any reading whatsoever.
Says the guy who makes videos based on headlines and tweets.
Simply attacking someone who does do political commentary.
I'm not attacking him because he does political commentary. I want this to be clear. In fact, I'm not even attacking him. I am laughing at the chaos, and I don't even need my videos to contribute to his downfall. I just want to watch it happen. Okay, this is just a good time for me. A great day for the Jews as the dreidel spins towards justice once again.
Right? On the basis of Reddit comments that they've compiled into a video.
Yeah, people are attacking him based on Reddit comments
that they've edited together.
True.
And the issue is you don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea. you thought Roe v. Wade was the gay one, a week ago. That's...
I do know that he supports terrorist organizations because, well, he said it. He literally said it. Reddit comments, says the guy who makes up videos by reading headlines. Reddit comments, as this guy peddles more misinformation every single day than I probably did in my lifetime.
You're not a serious person.
Ah, yes. The guy.
You're not a serious person. Hog TikTok is incredible. Oh, by the way, he calls hogs police and Trump supporters are hogs. So hog TikTok, hog on hog violence. The hogs are ruining TikTok. That's not surface level. That's in-depth political analysis.
Guy that has 500 TikTok hog videos and
500, holy shit.
Couldn't find Yemen on a map is clearly a political savant and the king of accurate research.
True.
Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay, I'm gonna click close. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. I think nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, almost.
Nope.
Oh, almost. Oh, that's Israel.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. The guy that said Russia would never invade Ukraine.
There's like an entire compilation thrown around by people again, I did a 2-hour and 40-minute long video on him yesterday. So don't expect me to rehash all the shit. All right, from supporting terrorist attacks to supporting actual terrorist organizations. This guy's done all of that. It's crazy.
Is clearly a political commentator that should be taken seriously, right?
Oh,
I mean,
this clip. Please show the clip.
The guy clearly knows his stuff.
We did it successfully. We stopped Vladimir Putin from invading Ukraine. Or maybe that was never gonna happen. Like,
cool. Love that.
I said, it was never gonna happen. I've never.
Yep, Vladimir Putin invading Ukraine. Russia invading Ukraine. It was never gonna happen. It was never gonna happen, guys. It was never gonna happen.
Seen a group of individuals that will just like relentlessly act like they won a fucking argument, dude. It's like, it doesn't matter. They'll be like, tomorrow, there's a war tomorrow. There's a war tomorrow. There's a war tomorrow. There's a war tomorrow. And the tomorrow never comes. And when there's no war tomorrow, they're like, you're lying. You're fucking lying. Dude, it's gonna happen. What do you mean? How could you say this? NATO is the reason why it's fucking happening.
Yeah.
Ooh! Now this is a political savant. Now I don't blame him for getting stuff wrong, but holy shit, bro. Put the clown makeup on a little thicker for me next time.
This is the guy claiming that Ethan isn't qualified to comment on politics and criticize him.
True.
It's actually hilarious watching Hasan try to say that like he's some sort of respected political commentator or something.
While he is, by the way, considered the most extreme leftist source of misinformation in the world, according to the left.
Yeah, bro. If I need someone's opinion on TikTok hogs, I'll call you up. Other than that, maybe sit down.
It had just been one, it wouldn't have been an issue, but three different things happened.
Oh my God, this is the Black Hawk helicopter. This literally is from yesterday. Dude, look how this guy, he's fucking eating his fingers. He's so terrified.
First of all, they only had a crew of 3.
Dude, look at this guy. He's terrified.
And if you're flying a visual flight plan in a crowded airspace like this, they really should have had 2 crew chiefs in the back of the helicopter to clear each
on the ground journalist watching CNN while eating his fingers.
Side, as the pilots only have visibility from straight ahead,
bro,
12 to 3 o'clock, or
spiraling. He's going crazy. He knows Baron Trump is going to be watching this video.
From 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So you only have visibility of the front 180 degrees. Your crew chiefs clear the back. If you only have 1 crew chief, how much can you clear?
You getting worried about the content, Nuke?
That's a pretty valid question. Look a little worried there, boy.
Look a little worried there, boy.
I mean, yes, you did.
Yeah, I can't believe another person basically compiled Reddit posts from
it doesn't stop.
Epstein's subreddit.
Oh, it's all Destiny's fault. Of course, it's all Destiny's fault. Bro, holy shit, bro. Dude, Destiny versus Hasan, the epitome of the 2 retards fighting meme. I can't believe we are living in 2025. 2025 has been a great day for people that like chaos like myself. Subscribe for more chaos.
Into a Italy edited.
Yeah, straw man. Attack the misrepresentation by grouping critics with deplorables. By the way, Ethan and Destiny do not know each other, as far as I am aware. They have like no contact. I don't think they've ever even spoken.
2-hour video.
Nice.
They're deleting any comments that are pro Hasan. Yeah, of course they are, dude. What are you talking about?
I highly doubt that.
Oh, like, obviously, the number one thing that Ethan could never
shittily edited. True. He calls the video shittily edited, even though he hasn't seen it. True.
Do is leave comments hidden, and he knew that people were gonna watch it and be like, "This sucks, dog. You're fucking stupid." So he probably hired people to literally clamp on every single Hasan comment instantly as soon as it comes in.
This is like unbelievable levels of cope. All right, you should go to my comment section. I will tell you the truth. I did not delete a single comment on my video. I tell you this, and I mean it. If your comment got deleted on the video, that was YouTube deleting it. YouTube does that sometimes. I did not delete a single comment on this video. All right? It's a 2-hour and 40-minute video. There's a lot to criticize, probably. I'm telling you, there's a lot to probably criticize. But deleting comments is not one of them. All right, so the most interesting thing about Destiny and Hasan's rivalry is they're both not wrong about each other. Fuck. The left had a Joe Rogan. His name was Joe Rogan. 2-hour video, top content creator. Imagine a world in which Destiny and Hasan are no more. Holy shit. I think a lot of people forgot how well Ethan could put the video together. Almost 3 hours. What in Lord Wendigoon is this? Sorry, Nux, I can't finish this video. The more I watch it, the more pissed off I get. Watch the content yesterday and here for the inevitable 3-hour Nux video. The dreidel continues to spin toward justice. True! Mr. Nuxanor, I am a nobody. I'm sorry you experienced... Yeah, that was fucking horrible. As somebody who's also sick, it makes me happy. The fact that Destiny and Destan are so popular just... My comments are all positive! They're all positive comments. You could scroll randomly and go to a random one. This guy lives in the U.S. I don't understand why people who hate the U.S. with such a passion don't try moving. Great question, honestly. I'm just saying. Bro, they're all positive. All of them. How many comments? We got 3,000 positive comments. I didn't delete any of them. All right? I'll just be real here. What an unbelievable level bitch. Holy shit.
So that he can make it seem like he is not actually censoring people while simultaneously doing just that.
Meanwhile, he's pro-censorship, by the way. He's pro the Chinese Communist Party. He is a pro-censorship guy that will flip on his morals in an instant if it means a cheap shot towards somebody else that he doesn't like.
You know?
Hasan, dude, that's one hell of a claim, buddy. You kinda are looking a little bit schizo claiming something like that. You know, that really sounds like a comment someone would make that is just totally unaffected by this whole video.
True.
Dude, you looked like you were tweaking that entire stream.
Oh my God.
Right before the video dropped, you were pacing back and forth and looking out the window, staring in a state of worry. The one thing Hasan could never do is watch any part of this video and give it a real response. Because he doesn't have a real response. You know, I gotta say, if one was to ever take the Hasan system as a real thing, they really need to look at this example right here.
And that's precisely the reason why it'll end up having a bunch of stuff, Red Scare at a time when Donald Trump is the president, and it's just like...
Let's there's a whole other thing. Donald Trump the president, genocide, Donald Trump the president, and you're coming after me? You're coming after me? Nice little guy, nice little dude, nice little funny guy over here. I'm just some guy. I just like socialism, guys. I'm just Hasan. I'm just Hasan Piker. You're really gonna come for me when there's Donald Trump?
Ripping through the country.
Wow.
Dudes.
The Red Scare.
Sig Heils. Okay.
You support dudes that do Sig Heils. Brother, Hasan, Bubble. He supports terrorists that do Sig Heils because they want to kill Jews. Okay? Those are the people that this guy supports. But Elon Musk, he emoted at the inauguration.
Okay. The wealthiest guy on the planet is hitting a Sig Heil. The wealthiest guy on the planet is hitting a Sig Heil on a prominent stage. Okay? And you're like, you know who's really at fault here? Commies.
This is like an unbelievably uninformed, stupid take. See, the funny thing about Hasan is he makes believe he's so well read and stuff, but no matter how much you read, his IQ will always be sub 80. It's not easy.
The powerful communists.
Yeah, keep talking like you're poor, bro.
It's a McCarthyism done by someone too stupid to navigate anything he's talking about, and he just ends up looking even dumber. GG's. It has an unironic American patriotism montage. This video is for no one.
It actually was an ironic patriotism montage. He might have gotten it if he watched it.
Yeah. It's just sad. I don't know why he just won't go back to like fucking fun drama or whatever. You know what I mean?
Do you see what he just said? He should talk about Elon Musk and the president who's ripping through the country. But he should also go back to fun drama or whatever. Do you recognize what's happening? Like, he cannot pick and stay in a lane. His mind is so mush. He can't even speak properly without contradicting himself every sentence.
I don't know. He's just like desperately wants to be taken seriously in this field, and it's just not going to happen.
Right.
Criticizing me when we're living under a Donald Trump presidency.
He did the same thing to Piers Morgan. He was on Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan asked him something. I don't even remember what. Like, he asked him, like, why he's a propagandist. And his response was, why are you asking me this if there are literally Palestinians dying in the Middle East right now? It's like, holy shit, you're a retard.
What, dude? Do you not realize how stupid you sound saying something like that? Maybe you should have just watched the video. Then maybe your response wouldn't be so pathetic. And I really don't know who deluded Hasan into thinking that he's some sort of serious political commentator or something. Because he couldn't be farther from that. Yeah, the America deserved 9/11 guy. The brave Mujahideen soldiers guy. The I'm gonna interview a Houthi pirate and provide zero pushback and just giggle and
he puts a Houthi terrorist on his stream. He says, you're just like Luffy. This is a serious political commentator, guys.
Normalize him guy. Yeah, him. He is clearly a serious political commentator, guys. He is a journalist.
That's the first one. The second one is
whether he said his main goal is that you do not end up mainstream.
He is reacting to CNN while just reading comments in his chat. This is pathetic.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's Epstein-y. It's because it's a Epstein-y take.
Oh, it's all Destiny's fault.
Like, I'm far too scary, far too dangerous.
This is very fun. I am enjoying this drama immensely. Holy shit. Actual two retards fighting. This is the best day to be a fan of Nuxanor, lover of chaos.
He made mainstream. So like, you know, you gotta go and warn like New York Times journalists or whatever, not realizing that many of those people who write those articles are infinitely more intelligent than you and, you know, the fans dumb enough to be duped into thinking that I'm a clear and present danger under Trump's current administration.
Yes, I support terrorists, but have you thought about Trump? Have you considered the Orange Man? It's not easy. It's not easy. I hear they're doing Trump. You probably heard that from me. I started this idea. It's gonna take you. You'll see. Trump every 4 years. Every 4 years, Donald Trump, cryo Trump. We freeze him. We pull him out of the freezer once every 4 years so he can win again. And then we put him back in the freezer. JD runs the country while I win the presidency every 4 years. Cryo Trump forever.
Okay. That's the issue is, this is where a lot of Redditors that have done brigades against me actually hit a wall and they can't comprehend it. Okay. They will go and flood the market with like Hasan is so bad clips. Right.
Yeah. Where do you think those clips come from? He thinks that other people are inventing these clips. It's like, bro, other people aren't the ones inventing the clips. You have separately on stream, live, glazed, 3 separate terrorist organizations. And that's where the clips come from, bro. It's a self-own.
Not realizing that a lot of those journalists that either write articles about me or write articles about anything, you know, in media or...
I got articles written about me for coming after Hasan, by the way. Literally trying to take me out of context and shit. So obviously it's cringe. But I did not go to a brothel in Germany that was later raided for sex trafficking children.
Political commentary across the board are a little bit more knowledgeable about the shit that they're talking about than you know, Epstein's brigaders or Ethan's ramblings.
Ramblings. The ramblings of a madman.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll just be real. If it's true that he never actually supported terrorists, then he's doing a pretty good job. At making us think he's supporting terrorists. So that's a twist.
It's ridiculous.
Nice.
That's it.
That's it, guys. That's it. No more discussion.
Wait, why did Fossabot? Oh, that's so funny. This was a funny take, but Fossabot timed you out. Just so you know, Squeaks is not watching and is not interested in the Nuke video. I don't even give a if people watch a Nuke video, brother. I think it speaks for itself that more people are you know, dunking on it and clowning on it than taking it seriously. Like, oh my God, this is the most serious thing. Partially because, you know, a bunch of people have made this exact same video a million times over.
It's almost like it's a very legitimate point to be made every time it's made.
And it's almost always the exact same principle.
Bro, you're the one that supports terrorists, okay? It's not me. It's not Destiny. It's not Ethan. It's not all the people that he's going to make believe are the ones that are making hit pieces on him.
It's always the same, which is Hasan bad, Hasan rich, Hasan socialist scary.
He's such a retard.
Hasan loves China. Hasan denies the cultural genocide and mass surveillance that the Chinese government did to Uyghurs in Xinjiang, even though I have been very critical of that a million times over. But it's conducted by a person who doesn't know.
He doesn't mention supporting Hamas or Hezbollah or the Houthis.
Anything, and is simply, you know, rehashing Reddit comments.
It's Reddit comments.
A bunch of people have made this exact same video, you say? I wonder who he might be talking about. Anyway, I'm curious. Hassan, do you not...
I mean, to be honest, it's not like the content Nuke really broke new ground specifically. It's just really nice that another couple million people know who this guy is for rather unfortunate reasons.
Think these things are worthy of criticism? Like, dude...
Is he trying to shove it under the rug? Well, yeah.
Everyone talks about those things because they are screaming from the rooftop. I mean, come on.
There's a compilation of Hasan calling Jews inbred. Do with that what you will.
Think about it. A multi-millionaire communist that has made his money off contracts from one of the most criticized companies for worker exploitation. Like, if you didn't expect people to criticize you all day long for that, I don't know what planet you're on, dude. You just make it too easy. And I love how your opinion is that everyone is clowning on his video while you have a bot that is timing out everyone that agrees with it. Also, super ironic for someone that tried to...
Dude, the reason why the bot banned that one comment is because it mentioned Ethan's Nuke video. Anyone that mentions Ethan's Nuke video gets instantly banned from his chat, and he's blaming Ethan for censorship. Holy shit. Like, this is retarded levels of hypocrisy. What a pussy.
Claimed that Ethan hired a team of people to moderate the comments of his video. When you have a team of moderators and a bot timing out so many people talking about the subject that they're taking out people that agree with you accidentally.
That's crazy.
That's it. And I've been live this entire time, so you know my ass has not watched this quote-unquote content Nuke, so I'm like, this is my suspicion of what he did.
I love how he sits there for 3 hours talking about his suspicion of what's in the video instead of just watching the video.
And the reason why this is my suspicion on what he did is probably correct, is because
my suspicion, the reason of my suspicion, the suspicion that I have, the reason for what I have to think of why I'm saying what I'm thinking is what I said.
This is not a new video. So many people have done this bad faith nonsense a million times over.
It's all bad faith, guys. Bad faith criticism.
And it's crazy.
When he said that Hasan Nasrallah, a terrorist that was, the person that caused the deaths of over 500,000 innocent civilians in Syria, the fact that Hasan actually thinks he's pretty based, quote, he thinks he's pretty based, that's just bad faith. Bad faith!
That it's like coming from a dude that I...
As he sits there in his Fidel Castro cosplay.
Knew personally. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's a very sad state of affairs.
It is a pretty sad state of affairs that a rape apologist, only if the people that are getting raped are Jews, but that this is the biggest leftist political streamer in the world. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
That like
maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm just being bad faith.
Even someone that you know personally over a disagreement over genocide can just like completely rewrite his brain almost.
Yep, we disagree about one thing. That's why this happened. Nice.
It's fucking embarrassing. And no, it's not fucking embarrassing for me. It's fucking embarrassing for him.
Thank you for clarifying.
Maybe you're a poor judge of character. People say this all the time. I disagree. I will always assume the best in...
Wait, what the fuck? There's no way he's going here.
Others. I don't care. I'm never going to give up on that.
He always assumes the best in others? He said that Israeli babies are baby settlers and therefore they're valid military targets. Babies, okay? Babies. He says that there are baby settlers. This is the guy that always makes sure he looks at everyone and what the fuck just happened?
Assume the best in others. I don't care. I'm never going to give up on that mentality.
Like, dude, you know how you know Hasan is lying? His mouth is moving! The guy calling babies evil is not a good judge of character.
I'm not going to be more of a cynical human being across the board.
That's nice.
They always bring up the brothel too. Oh yeah, no, not bad research. He's bad face. Very obvious. His clips that cut right at the moment where you say something that could destroy his argument.
Sure. Believe the one random guy in chat that's sucking your cock.
So far in the video, he's just posting your takes and relying on them already being against your position. He doesn't really do anything to disprove your takes. Yeah. I said,
he simply said that Nasrallah, the terrorist guy, head of Hezbollah, he simply said that he was based. He doesn't even disprove that. Doesn't disprove it. Yes, he killed 500,000 plus Syrian people, but, you know, whatever.
You've spent so many hours elaborating on your position that he would just have to critique you live to keep up. You've already flooded the internet with your explained opinions. He can't reframe you no matter how he tries.
This is crazy. We know your opinions. Like, this is the thing that I think people don't understand. You know, let me put it this way. October 7th was a tragedy, okay? A lot of innocent people were murdered by terrorists on October 7th, 2023. Hasan likes those terrorists and has never condemned their action. He says, well, it's messy. He has never condemned their actions, okay? This is over a year ago, and he has never condemned them. I want to say he streams 10 hours a day, every day, talking about political shit, and he has never condemned these guys, even when directly asked. Let me just kind of paint this picture for you. All the endless content explaining himself, and he didn't once condemn them. He also said that he didn't care that these bad things happened. First, he denied that they happened, and then he said that even if they did happen, he doesn't care. Let's understand who we're talking about, okay? And if you could show me a clip in the past of Hasan saying that, you know, honestly, I might delete this video just to prove my point. One clip of him condemning the terrorists.
Well, there is one thing he can do, which is hope that no one has ever seen me or has only tangentially heard about me or has only had a bad opinion on me. He's farming the haters. He's farming the haters because he's become the hater.
Ah, he's just like me.
It's sad. It's a sad state of affairs in general. He literally said he can finally get his life back after this video comes out. Sad, I know. I mean, I want him to be happy, by the way.
You want him to be happy, Hasan?
His audience harassed Ethan for months where he said nothing.
Bro, where was that energy when you were letting your chat and your Reddit completely tear this guy apart over and over, and even going after his wife? You didn't even attempt to stop them because you agree with them.
True.
You were just too much of a coward to say it to his face.
True.
You let them tear him apart because you wanted him to be taken down a peg or
Huge
two because
pussy.
you just disagreed with him.
Or because he's Jewish. I mean, the jury's still out. We still don't know for sure if Hasan is an anti-Semite. I'm not trying to peddle any form of information here. I'm not trying to say that he hates Jews or anything.
We all know that you let
He just likes terrorists that hate Jews.
that fester in your community intentionally. It was obvious. And then when he couldn't take it anymore and the podcast crashed and burned, you made it clear that you agreed with them all along. You essentially forced him to do this, Hasan. It was either make this piece and show his side of the story or let you and your community write his history of what happened.
Another classic example of the never-ending greatness of two retards fighting. Guys, what an amazing time we live in. Oh my God, I can't stop being happy about what's going on. Like, we're living in a fantastic time.
This all could have been avoided if you just didn't give him the treatment you gave Destiny. Literally, dude, all you had to do was tell your chat to chill out and just try to attempt to understand his side. You are kind of just an asshole, dude. Do you ever wonder why you keep on getting into this sort of situation?
Yeah.
That's my problem. Frogan's been doing this, and people like her. The whole mod team, from what I've seen, or most of them, are very much this. I mean, and you know, it makes Hasan look bad. It makes me, as his friend, feel bad. And it makes me feel like he's endorsing their opinions. You know, it's one thing to tell me in private, like, you know, just so you know, like she's just this way, and I know that she doesn't mean it, and all this kinds of stuff. But like, it's another thing to publicly continue to platform
Interesting.
her, and also not to address a massive portion of your audience that is just straight up fucking anti-Semitic. And not all.
I mean, we know why he's not addressing them. Like, we know why he's not addressing all this.
Obviously, like, the vast majority of them are cool, and a lot of people watch both of our shows, and that's cool and good. But there is a lot of people in his audience, and I don't believe he's willing to reckon with this, that are anti-Semitic. They are, or just like overly hateful, even not just like overly hateful. You know?
It's so funny because at this point they were friends, right? This is still when they were friends. I was predicting the downfall of Leftovers podcast for a very long time. They did a podcast together right when it started. I immediately predicted the downfall, and I consider that an investment. We invest. All right, listen up. All right, here's some Jewish research. We invest in small upcoming downfalls before they happen and become really explosive. So we have front row seats when the downfall actually happens. All right, I'm out here. I'm finding downfalls before they even are conceptually happening. But I am saying, Ethan, we might not agree on everything politically, but we would make a banger Jewcast. The Jewcast is going to be insane. Me and you, we go out there fighting anti-Semitism like Batman and fatter Batman, where I am Batman. Anyway.
You know, so that's what I mean here, to call out Hasan a little bit, is that as a friend of his, I feel like absolutely fucking worthless to the way he's running his community.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
And you do you care that your chat is calling me racist? Do you make any attempt to modify?
I have not looked at my chat. I have not looked at my chat.
Such a bad friend, it's unbelievable.
Chat at all, but you.
I just opened it, but don't you have moderators? Do you care at all about what your audience says about me?
32,000 people in here right now.
I'm just trying to tell you guys how it feels, and I'm in shock that you don't care that people in your chat are saying, "Who the fuck is this child? Cold, arrogant."
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do.
I love you. I can't do. Just tell your chat to stop harassing him. Just do that. Just say that.
Surprised when your Discord is literally full of fucking.
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do if you're.
I love you, Ethan. I love you. I love you. You're like a brother to me. Yes, all of my friends want you dead, but I love you. I'm not telling them not to harass you, but I love you.
Making that argument, you know that, right? Like
Hasan's chat had been calling me a Zionist, baby-killing genocider. Maybe it is unreasonable that I'm asking him to moderate his chat for a friend. He doesn't even know where I'm coming from because it's not.
Oh, nice. Where does Ethan live? That's a good one.
Something he would ever ask for.
And all these other content creators actually, whipping their communities when their chat is going fucking absolutely bananas over random dumb and bringing my name up for no fucking reason. That you were just allowing that shit to run rampant in your chat, and I thought that was fucked up. Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do, especially as someone who thought we were fucking friends. I think that's a reasonable expectation.
So other streamers have to censor their audiences, but I don't have to censor mine.
For someone
interesting
who you consider to be a friend.
Weird.
Yeah, I do think that's a reasonable expectation from someone you consider.
This is one of the worst fucking responses I've ever seen in my life.
Friend. I mean, a disagreement in politics shouldn't destroy a friendship. So much for that one, I guess, though. Again, geez. Hasan has some problems. What an ego this guy has. Dude is absolutely...
He also supports terrorists, for whatever that's worth.
Deluded himself into believing that he's some sort of serious political commentator that does research so thorough that he is just beyond reproach. Okay, buddy, whatever you say, sure. While the content nuke wasn't exactly breaking any new ground,
True.
I thought it was well constructed and made a pretty decent case for his argument. If you haven't seen it, you should probably go watch it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I already made a video. I already covered it, but I promised you something else. We got to see Ludwig's response because Hasan's response was bad. Ludwig's response was worse. And I have a message for the people at the end of this. So Ludwig comments on the content nuke. Let's make this clear. This is a hour and 40-minute long video basically proving without uncertainty that Hasan actively thinks terrorists are based. Okay, you ready?
Oh, it's fake because I watched the award show. All right? That's how I know. Okay? This is a totally fake image. She was not nominated this year. And when I did a bit of research, I did a reverse image search, I find out this fake image came from Destiny's subreddit a few months ago. Okay, it was like a very niche post. It's a very niche post with 51 upvotes. I don't know why he pulled this because you can just go to the website and it shows you that he cut out Park and Harbor. I don't know why.
Do you want to know why this is so bad faith for multiple reasons? Just for the fun of it, I thought this would be cute. I typed in Frogan Rising Star Award in Google Images. By the way, Google Images. This showed up. Sorry. This is literally the clip that he is showing that he's talking about that he got from Destiny subreddit. He is literally spending this whole time talking about how Ethan got this from Destiny subreddit. He's wrong! He got it from Google Images because you just type it in and this is what you get. Okay? So let's not sit here and make believe that he went looking for some secret 51 upvoted post on Destiny subreddit and that's how he found this. He found it because it's literally in the top like 10 responses on Google Images. Okay? All right, so that's the first random Ludwig bullshit moment. It gets so much worse. Again, remember, Ethan's criticism is the fact that Frogan was nominated for the Rising Star Award twice, 2 years in a row. That's his argument, saying that there's an obvious bias towards streamers like Frogan who are racist pieces of shit. All right, anyway, it gets worse.
I don't understand. You could just go to the website instead of going to
He looked it up on Google Images.
Destiny subreddit with the 51 upvoted posts to find out the information.
Yeah, no, he got it from Google Images.
And you could see that, okay, no, she was actually not nominated this year. This is a fake image.
Oh, it's a fake image. Did Ethan get information wrong? Ethan got information wrong by the fact that she wasn't actually the rising star twice in a row?
She's 12 out of 27 because they pulled her from a different year and they put it on top to like, I don't know, make a joke, I guess. Okay? So yeah, here's the image. Now, to be clear, it is true that she was nominated in 2021 and lost, and then was again nominated 2022 and then won.
So his entire argument that she's making right now, let's make this clear just for like a split second. So Ludwig is saying that this entire Ethan Klein video is bad because, in fact, Frogan wasn't nominated for the Rising Star Award 2 years in a row, 2023 and 2024. It was actually 2021 and 2022. So the entire idea of there actually being like an unbelievable amount of fake glazing going on, all of that, bro, turns out it was all in fact correct. Turns out that Ethan was actually right with the idea that there is a bias towards Frogan, who's a racist piece of shit that was nominated for the Rising Star Award twice in a row. He just got the years wrong. So Ludwig, who doesn't want to comment on the drama at all, obviously, because he's too busy sucking Hasan's cock for the 47th time, literally rewriting his history to defend his terrorist sympathizer buddy, he decides to call out what? Misinformation, because Ethan said that she was nominated twice in a year, 2023 and 2024, instead of 2021, 2022, which ultimately is the exact same point. The exact same point. So he makes a whole segment in his stream calling out Ethan for misinformation in his Hasan video, but only talks about the most unbelievably insignificant, nitpicky mistake of all time. It's like saying that a terrorist whipped around and shot someone in the face and killed him. And you're like, no, actually your entire argument is shit. The terrorist actually whipped around, shot the guy in the heart and killed him. Your entire video is flawed. That's the argument he's making.
But she's not been nominated in like, I guess 3 years now.
But she was nominated twice in a row for the Rising Star Award. His argument was correct.
Two or three. So I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck I don't talk about Ethan. I don't ever talk about him. I don't know why he pulls me and Cutie into shit.
He did not pull you into this whatsoever. You have an award show that is run by this guy's girlfriend, okay? This guy's girlfriend runs an award show. In that award show, they glaze Hasan like every year. They nominated Frogan twice in a row, even though she's a racist piece of shit, for the Rising Star Award. And she's irrelevant and very fat. But, and he never mentioned you. I don't think he mentioned his name or his girlfriend's name at all in the video. He just mentioned an award show about people that he was talking about. And he makes it like some personal attack.
I think it's weird. I'd rather it not happen. He can do what he wants. Look, have your fucking beef with this on. I don't give a shit. I'm playing video games over here. Leave me alone. Leave my girl alone.
He did. He literally didn't mention you. Like, this is an unbelievable pussy move.
You don't gotta pull up pictures of her and fucking make fun of her again. You don't gotta doctor screenshots.
He didn't doctor screenshots. He got a doctored screenshot off Google Images, probably by accident, even though it literally didn't even make the point wrong. Oh, he showed that Ludwig donated $10,000 to a charity that he supports, by the way, and he did it to show that you're a good guy, to prove that Frogan is an asshole. Everyone has the right to talk about whoever they want, okay? This is a public figure. This is a public discussion. He had the right to talk about whatever he wants. I'll be real here. This Hasan glaze is honestly terrifying. Look, Ludwig, he might be spineless. He might not do a good job covering drama because he always wants to tiptoe around things and making sure that his friend Hasan always is looked in the best light as possible. Ludwig, with all due respect, your friend Hasan is a terrorist sympathizer, and you are calling out Ethan Klein for getting a screenshot off Destiny's subreddit, which he probably didn't even get off Destiny's subreddit. Do you recognize the bullshit that's happening right now? Like, Joe Biden is less of a puppet than Ludwig when Hasan is in like being discussed. The crazy thing is, I like Ludwig. This is a constructive criticism, all right? I like Ludwig. I like his videos. I like his streams. Unlike Hasan, who I think is insufferable. I like Ludwig. I just think it's unbelievable that Hasan's fist is so far up his ass that he's literally moving his mouth with his fingers right now. This is the most spineless shit I've ever seen in my life. Ludwig, your friend is a terrorist sympathizer, and you're criticizing Ethan for nothing.
That are fake. Make weird conjecture points that are fake to prove a point. You can just use facts to prove a point. That's what I would recommend. If you want to prove a point, find facts to prove the points. Don't make up facts or find fake facts. And I don't know if he did. I genuinely don't know if he didn't do his research or he knew it was wrong, but it proved a point. I don't know.
So I think the purpose of Ludwig making this clip, completely arguing about an utterly irrelevant point of the video, I think the purpose of this is to torpedo the entire video in the eyes of his audience, so his audience doesn't realize that his buddy Hasan is a terrorist sympathizer. That's my theory, a game theory. Definitely subscribe for more chaos. I don't mind pissing everybody off. It's kind of what I do. Definitely rat behavior. It's kind of insane. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all you guys. This is very fun. Very cool, very nice. Love that, love that. Subscribe for more chaos. I will not stop. I will not stop. The chaos continues. Vote for Cryo Trump every 4 years. Cryo Trump coming back. Check out Anna Kasparian's Twitter. Hasan is a slave to his audience. I've never seen a man more terrified of the man who watches his streams, and I could never be jealous of that. Dude, anyone that knows anything thinks Hasan is a piece of shit. Anyone that knows anything thinks that. Or they're dick suckers. Ludwig, make better decisions, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.